Hi guys, Liam here from Dad Music, and this is Ren, I Shot the Sheriff. And now you'll say, oh, you've covered it already, you've already done it, but this is a different video, and anything that I can do to shove Ren down people's throats, especially stuff when he sings reggae, I'm all for. And I love his reggae. His reggae voice is, you know, I compare him to Sting and Bob Marley, like the two, like not the two greats, but Bob Marley was the great. But you know, some of the greats, and you know, Joe Strummer, and he's amazing when it comes to reggae. And I just want to put another. I just wanted to listen to it again, put it out, and have an excuse just to listen to I Shot the Sheriff again. So here it is. Can't wait. Love this song. Love it. Such a sweet guitar, that. Beautiful. What a tune. Oh my God.
Trying to track me down for crime that I did not commit, for the murder of integrity, for the life of a deputy. But I said,
Amazing. Oh, his voice.
And for a while, I just don't know. Whenever I would have to plant a seed, you would say that you learn before we grow. Yeah, you would say that you learn before we grow. But I said, shut the shepherd, but I do not surrender today. I shut the shepherd, but I swear it doesn't set you free.
Go on, mate. That's beautiful. Go on.
Woke up this morning. Would you believe what I saw?
Oh my God.
What's up?
And there we go. That was I Shot the Sheriff. As you all know, I love my reggae. Massive reggae fan. I'm actually going to Camden next weekend to, it's not a reggae festival, but there's reggae bands playing. So it's a massive music festival. I've actually got like the Clash, got some of the guys from the Clash and the Specials. So yeah, that's literally the only reason I'm going. But they've got some reggae bands on there as well. And reggae, again, is a massive, massive part of my life. Massive. And it's I am really picky when it comes to reggae singers, and I'm really picky because it's reggae is again, I'm council estate, so I was raised on punk and I was raised on reggae and ska, and to be able to sing reggae and punk, you need to have a voice that comes across to the people, because when you're singing reggae and punk, it's your voice is the voice of the people, and that's the key to singing reggae. Now there's there's thousands of reggae bands out there, thousands, and there's not many good ones. I'll be honest, there's not. There's only, I mean, they're good, but they're just not. They haven't got that oomph, and that's so. There's a lot of bland. There's a lot of just bland, average reggae bands, and there's only a few that come out, and it's really because it's really hard to be the voice of the people. It's really, really difficult. And people like Bob Marley and, Joe Strummer was the voice of the people. That was punk, and he did a lot of reggae, and it is that's the key to it is having that voice. And Ren and Sting as well. Sting's got an incredible voice, but Ren, I'm actually comparing Ren to Bob and Sting because he's that good, and he sings reggae with a passion and with power and kindness and empathy. In his voice just melts into reggae, but also thumps you, and that's reggae. And there was one person who came close, and he was fantastic. I don't know if he's still around, and I've not listened to him for about 20 years. And he was on American Idol, and his name was Cass Pennington or Pennington. And again, it was on American Idol, but I only watched, first time and only time I ever watched American Idol. And because I just came across it on the telly and heard him, and I was like, who is this guy? And that was the last time I heard someone sing a powerful reggae song. That's obviously not Bob or Sting or anybody. And it's the first time in 20 years that well, it's not today. I mean, I've listened to him sing this before, but he's got that voice for it, and I'd love him to do loads more. The Big Push as well. I just love them all to just do more, because we all say in the community with all the renegades that Ren is, you could call him the speaker of the broken. People have said he's the sound of the unheard, and that's what reggae and punk is all about. I mean, it is all about, the government and all the crap that's going on in the street, and the working class get trod on, and that's what punk is. Punk and reggae is them, the working class, picking up and saying, no, we're not having any of this. It stops now. And Ren, we all saying it, that Ren's doing it, like, not just about, well, he is doing it about the government. I mean, obviously he's doing it about the government. You've got songs like The Money Game, and he's also, what I'm trying to say is his voice is so good, and mixing it with reggae and rapping and everything like that, he is the voice of the people. And there's There's no one who out there at the minute who is the voice and he's leading. And now I feel like I'm part of a revolution listening to that, because again, when you're listening to Bob, you always feel like you're a part of a revolution. You know, you want to stand up for yourself, and you want to stand up for your community and the people around you, because we're all getting trod on. And Ren has that power in his rap, in his music, in his anything that he does, especially his reggae. And it you know, my dad was a massive reggae fan, and we used to talk all day, and we used to have reggae on. You know, sun's out, barbecue, reggae. Let's just and I was very lucky. And when my mum and dad split up, I got a stepdad who got me into punk. And he got me into reggae, and he got me into a lot of cool music as well. So when dad got my first dad got me into reggae, but you know, they both combined showed me an unstoppable force of music, which is reggae. And how many times can you count this video I've said reggae? But Ren has, it's so incredible to hear. So incredible to hear. And it's so rare to hear someone singing reggae so beautifully, again, with empathy and kindness and happiness, but with a massive smack in the face as well. I think the Big Push nailed that one, and they've nailed it before in the other videos, and I would love to hear more. You know, Ren doing renditions of Sting, renditions of Marley. You know, even jump in and do some of like the Clash or the Specials, because again, music like that is what's it's so needed and relevant right now. And I Shot the Sheriff was back in the day one of a massive rebellious song, and we need it now. And I think Ren's the guy to lead us. I'll say it, with all his music, and that's the power that he gives us. And he even gives the power to, like, also, because the people that are sick and the people that listen to his other music, that's not about the government. And you know, he gives us all a bit of a power to us, and there's no one out there that does that at the minute. There's no one out there. There is other bands that do give me happiness, and they give me pride, and they give me, you know, and joy. And I do love loads of new music that I'm listening to, but Ren is more of a uplift. No matter what I'm feeling, if I'm feeling miserable or my anxiety's through the roof, I can listen to Ren. If I'm pissed off with my government, I can go and stick Ren on. I can, you know, he covers it all, and and that's what I'm trying to say is Ren has the voice of the people, the broken, the unheard, the sick, the angry. He has it all, and he's one of he's probably the best talent out there at this moment in time. And I'm so, and I do a lot of covers, and I've done so many reactions of Ren, and I hope people aren't getting bored of them. I really, really do. If you're not, comment below, because I try and do one every day. But what I'm trying to say is, I'm trying to spread the word as much as I can, because he's just such a big part of my life now, and it's such a big part of, you know, he's going to be a big part of my daughters. I'm going to be listening to this until I'm dead. And I'm going to be, and you know, I've got so many friends into him now. I've got so many cousins into him now. I've just shared him everywhere. And you know, and again, I've met you guys, and I've met Renegades, and he's just a massive part of my life. And when I hear his voice sing like that, it just completely just goes through me. No joke. Like, I can feel tingles all the way up my body, and I just feel so powerful again. Am I making sense? Who knows? I've been talking too long. But great song. I'm in awe. If you can tell, this is probably the longest I've ever spoke about a song, because I'm just that much in awe with what he's doing. And I hope he realizes this, and I hope that it does go out there, and the Big Push do get to go on live stages, because this is what people need to hear. And that's it. I'm not going to talk anymore because it's been nearly 10 minutes. But if you're still here, thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification. Buy me a coffee if you want to, or you can join me on my Patreon. But yeah, thank you to everybody, and thank you all. I'm I'm just still in shock with. Again, I've already heard him cover this, and I've listened to it loads. But I just wanted to put this one out again because it's a different version. Well, it's not. It's just just a different video. But it just changes. It just gives me power, and I hope it's done it for you.